Hello everyone, this is Oblivion and welcome back to another episode of Liminal Industries. So in the end of the last episode we set up this sugarcane farm. I don't know why it stopped like that. um, but yeah, we're building up a little bit of a storage on the sugarcane. All we want to do is set this dropper to be like 80% full and then the barrel will become 80% full. I also adjusted the location of the plants because the two saws weren't chopping them. But the reason that we need a sugarcane is actually for the quest line. So if we go into chapter 4, we need the refinery and we need the industrial fermenter in order to get, phenolic resin. And phenolic resin you get from creosote oil and ethanol. So we need to get ethanol from the industrial fermenter, and you need a sweet crop, I guess. And I'm pretty sure the pack intends for you to use sugarcane. So the first thing that we're going to be building off this barrel is the industrial fermenter. So if I grab, what I should do is I should put all of my create items away. Yep. And then I should grab my immersive engineering backpack, and that is not the engineer's manual. Do I have an engineer's manual? I do. Okay. So what we want is heavy machinery, and we want the fermenter. So is there a recipe multi-block? Also, it tells you how much of each. So sugarcane gives 80, potatoes give 80, apple, glowberries and honey bottles. Those are way harder to get, so 80 is probably our best bet. So, what we need, if I go to this guy, and then I go look at this, is there a way to bookmark this one? No. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Then I'm going to have it off to the side, and then we will craft each of the components for this. So we need 4 cauldrons. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 sheet metal, which I have 5. Let's put one there. We need 6 steel scaffolding. Scaffold. So we need some steel and some steel rods. We have 1 steel rod. Let's see, do we have any steel in here? We have a little bit. Let's put this guy in here. Okay. And then let's go to this and grab out all of our steel. So we need some more rods, and we need the scaffolding. Yep. So we need 6 scaffolding, we have 4 sheet metal, we need a redstone block, we need 2 fluid pipes, and we need 2 light machine frames. So the light machine frames, we need the basic circuits. This is one of those things where I wish I'd automated it by now, but we're making our way into the create mod. So it is this guy first, and then pipes, and if I craft light machine frame. Is it not called machine frame? Engineering block. What do I look for? Frame? Yeah, light frame. Light engineer's block. We want this. And something I do want to check is, so we need 2 for this one, and we also need 2 for the other one. And I believe we also need a sawmill. So, because to get this, we need this guy. So we need 6. So that's what? It's quite a few. I think the other way to get sawdust is by chopping up furniture on a create saw, which I could also do that. Maybe we'll look at doing the create saw manually for now, just for the first few fiberboards. So we want 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put those down. Very nice. So we should have all of the stuff that we need for this guy. So what are we looking at? So the bottom is mostly frames and then 2 pipes. I'm going to guess that the fluid output is these guys. And then... So there's an engineering frame in the front. Let me think about this. I think I want to build it from this direction. Yeah. So we have this here. Then we have 4 cauldrons, I'm guessing. Yep. And then the engineering block, the redstone block is there. Okay. So the redstone block there, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have the last frame there, and we should be able to hit it with the hammer. Nope. This guy. Where do I hit it? Here, here. Did I build it wrong? I must have built it wrong. It doesn't look like I built it wrong. Interesting. Why is the middle one the one that you hit? Ah, I see. So the red block is the one that you hit with the hammer. So I'm gonna guess redstone goes in there, power goes in there. So I just realized I probably put this too close. It's a little annoying. So I should probably just cut away and move it over by 1. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back and it's moved over by 1. Now what do we want to do? We want ash alloy here, and then we want to do... Actually, I should probably check. Where do the items go in? That looks like a fluid input. Do the items just go in anywhere? I'm going to guess so. Let's just do a bit of a test. Like this, belt, and then hand crank. Okay. Wrong way. And it doesn't go in. So which one is the input, is my question. The hatch with the orange dot serves as an item output, and below it serves to output fluids. So the 2 hatches that are inputs are the blue ones. So what you're telling me is that I built it off by 1 again. I'll be right back. You wouldn't think it, but if you place and replace the same thing multiple times, you get pretty good at it. So what we need to get over here is a alternator, probably. So how do I craft an alternator again? That also needs a light engineering block. Okay. So we want to do one more. Actually, yeah, we want to do one more. B frame. Very nice. Then we stick that on there. B, put away some of the iron. Grab this guy. I believe we have redstone copper wire in the backpack. We need some sticks, strangely enough. Put that in there. Do these guys, 1, 2. Do this guy, and then do this guy. Very nice. And then what we want to do is we want to connect somewhere down here. So we are probably going to have to do... Actually, that might be a problem. I kind of don't want to reverse the direction of the shaft by putting in a gearbox. So what we will do is we will grab from this end here, and then come out this way, and then we could probably go up here, right? Yes, we can. 2 of these guys. What is the bet that they are the right direction? Probably none. Is that the right direction? Can't tell. No, it is not. So then we put one more right here. Technically, this tile is meant to be cobblestone. Do I need snad? No. Alright, so we have that going in there, and then we want... I guess we can put that there. And then we want a relay up here, probably. How tall do we want it? Where is the relays? The relays is in the engineer's backpack. This one, coil and relay and connectors. Okay. Then we do this, and then we do this to here and that to there. Now we should be fermenting. There we go. Note to self, don't jump into the electric wires. So now that we have ethanol, which is going to come out this port, I believe. Yep. We want the refinery. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this guy. And then put that over to the side. And I'm going to take a quick break to fill in this tile area, just so that we can keep building. Alright, we are back. So, I filled out the platform. I haven't done that one. I'll probably do that one between episodes. But we should be looking at, not the ferment anymore, we want to look at the refinery. So the refinery is going to be one of those ones where we put the ethanol in from the right, and then we put the creosote in from the left. So I'm likely going to have to move my creosote oven over there. I only just realized you can do that. Okay, that's cool. So what we need is in this screenshot that I took. Where is my screenshot? Where is Mr. Snippy? Okay, so we need to grab this guy. We need 1 redstone block. We need 8 scaffolding, which will not be enough from this. We need 2 of these. So we want, what is it? 5 of these. So we have that. We want some more steel pipes, I think. Oops. And then, what is it? Scaffolding. So we need 8 of this. We need 16 sheet metal. This one. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we also need 2 of the heavy machine frames. So let's put these guys away. We have 2 of the light. We need 5 of these. We have that. Okay. So we have basically everything except the heavy machine frames. So if we go over here, nope. B for backpack. 1, 2. I don't know if I have everything required for this. Maybe not. So I need the Soulfire wand, which I think is downstairs. Let's make a whole bunch of heavy frames. So let's go with like 16 or something. So we stick that in there. And then we throw these guys. No, we don't throw them on the ground. We add gold to them. Like so. And then we throw them on the ground, and then we hit them with this. So now they have souls in them. And then we need electronic components and electron tubes. Which reminds me, I still haven't set up the kegs for redstone again, which I really need to do because I'm probably going to run out very soon. Do I have redstone? I do have redstone. How many do I have in here already? I have 2. Is that enough? It is enough. We only need the 2 for now. Let's go backpack, let's go sandpaper, offhand, hold right click. We need more sandpaper. Sand and paper. Very nice. Okay, now we need, do I have any sheets? I do. So those are the tubes. So we need to take this, this, and this out. This is the second item. Mana glass, soul fuses is the first. And then the last item is the electron tubes. And then if I throw these 2 on, there we go. 2 more frames. And next episode, I definitely need to set up the redstone production. So let's go with the safe option of putting 3 blocks between. I believe there's a center block for this machine. So if I go look up the refinery, yep. So it's 3 by 5 by something. And then I'm gonna guess I want this here. Let's, no. There's no quick wrench thingamajig. Okay. And then I think the rest is frames. It is. So we do this and very nice. And then we do, so pause. That's the first layer done. Second layer is this with the redstone on the front right there, and sheet metal, and the last of these guys. And I'm gonna guess that it's like this as well, and then you hit it with the wrench. There we go. So do I have to read the instructions on how to put the fluids in? Probably. I'm gonna guess that this works like this. I wonder. I wonder if the immersive engineering pipes push fluids through them. That is not a pipe. Let's go this guy. This is a pipe. Oh, it just works. I was thinking I had to put a create pump in between them. So that's handy. And then I will need to grab the creosote oven from over here. Let's grab all the buckets out of it. And then break it. Alright, so we have the coke bricks, and I'm probably also going to put 3 blocks in between just because. Cool, and then hit it with a hammer, and I wonder if it pushes fluids from here. I feel like it wouldn't, but there's only one way to find out. Let's grab these and a bunch of this. Thank you. Do I want this? Not really. Let's stick this in there. So this is going to create some creosote. And then what I want to do is I want to grab the, what is it, the LV something or other. This guy and this guy. Like so. Over to here. And how is this going? Still hasn't done one single craft. Come on. Okay, so it's not automatically dumped. So I will need to grab... Well, that's interesting. I didn't want that to happen. Because now the thing that's consuming the items is no longer running. So I guess we do need to put it in front of the clutch. So if I do... I need like 2 gearboxes. Just for this. And then I should be able to like do a belt or something. Where's my belts? There we go. Why'd that not work? Where's my belt? Why you no work? That's strange. What on earth? I think I know what it is. So, actually, let's do this. And if this works, it is what I think it is. Where is my belts? Belt. All of them have gone. They've all disappeared. Belt. It would help if I spelled it right. B for backpack belt. Do I have any glue? No. Did the belts go up here? Nope, my items have just disappeared. Very nice. Thank you, Liminal Industries, backrooms, thingamajigs. Cured glue. I do have some glue. There we go. Yeah, it is what I thought it is. There's light blocks in this room, and they kind of break things. Now, is this the correct direction? No. That is one that we do want. The one that we don't want is that one. Like so. Okay. Now this is consuming. This is going to be full of ethanol. This is going to have create pipes pumping into here. Be this mechanical pump. This way. And I guess I can do cogs all the way down. Do I have any wood? I need 4, I think. Nope, I only needed 3. And then a bunch of shafts. Where is this? Very nice. Now we should be pumping into here. Very nice. Do we need a catalyst or something? If I go in here, phenolic resin needs a silver plate. Okay. I wonder if it's consumed. I hope not. Silver. Bonk. Then we go into here. Very nice. It's all using all of the redstone flux from the alternator. And then we should be able to get phenolic resin out the front. So we can go this way. Yep. And then we can go up to a spout and a depot. Do we have depots? Depot. We do have depots. Do we have spouts? Copper casing. I have copper casing. We can make one. One. And then glue. Like so. Stick that there. And then power this guy. We want a regular gearbox. Like so. And then we want to do the same business with the gears. Like so. And then pillar up here. Very nice. We have phenolic resin in there. Let's do PHENO. Let's have a look. Duroplast block. Interesting. So I don't think I needed to put it in a spout, but it's not bad that I did. Also, I think that I could do this. Yes, I can. Just to get my buckets back. There we go. So we have more phenolic resin, and then I can put that guy down there, which gets one part of the quest, and we are almost done. All we need is some sawdust. So if I... where can I get some furniture? Actually, let's look up how much sawdust we get. So sawmill, yeah, this is the one that I meant. So you can get a 20% chance. That's not very good. We might want to just go straight for the sawmill. Unfortunately, I think we've run out of time for today's episode, so I'll have to set up the sawmill in the next one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.